Hello, hello, and thank you very much for joining me for some more Prey Nightmare Made Easy. Today, we'll be cruising our way through the Talos 1 lobby. We'll be cruising our way through most of the Talos 1 lobby. There are a couple of key areas that are very difficult with multiple phantoms that I'll be saving for later. First, we have this phantom. Peek around the corner and tag him. We'll wait for him to come this way. And when he turns his back, we're going to freeze him up with a glue gun, just send out a steady stream of glue, and throw an explosive can at him. Shh, here he comes. Okay, looks like he's turning around. Got him. He was charging up an explosive shot. Or an what am I talking about? A psychic shock. There we go. They can shoot projectiles, so be very careful. They're also very fast. You definitely want them frozen. Pick up this neuromod. Also back here, whenever you see a fire alarm with a light, it has a stash of goodies behind it. Tell us all about that game. Recycler charge. It's like the game's damage grenade. There's no damage grenade, but it will turn whatever you happen to be recycling into materials. Very important. Next thing, we're going to go down this way. And now, I know it seems like a weird route, but this is the best way to go to avoid danger. Be sure to pick up all the banana peels. We'll be coming up on the full-scale industrial recycler very soon. There's a mimic. He's the book. Got him. Be sure to grab this medkit and this trauma center keycard. There's quite a few trauma center keycards, but that's the easiest one. Now grab this turret. You can move the turrets. They're little, like, I don't know, little coolers of death.
Ready to scan.
They just remind me of, like, you know, igloos or Coleman coolers or whatever. We have another one right here. We're going to go grab him. If you'll note where our inventory is full. You might see that my health came back. I walked up the stairs and filled it up. It takes about a minute, but I figured that would make for some pretty terrible viewing. So I just did it off camera. Nothing sneaky, don't worry. Get your glue cannon ready. On Nightmare, they're very quick. We're going to go ahead, trigger some mimics, and zip right back and be ready to smack them. Ow. Look, one got over. Embarrassing. The most damage came from my turret. How sad. Well, my health was full, so... Or my inventory's full, so let's go gobble down some of these delicious foodstuffs. Grab all the mimic bits. Don't worry, we're coming back to pick most of this stuff up. Don't worry, that's not a mimic. Let's back him up a little bit. Whoa, hello. Not that far. Get out of here, Mr. Trash Can. Up at the top, there is a trash can mimic. We'll whack him and then just run away. Hee gotcha. Get him, Mr. Turret. That was just a comedy of errors right there. Scoop him. Our inventory is full, so no sense searching her. Mimic noises. Don't worry. No big deal. Pick up this note. OMG, hot boss. We sure are. Someone else noticed our big arms. Our key code is 0451, which you could have guessed if you've played a video game lately.
Welcome back.
Good to be
This
back.
has been your home for the last 3 years.
Pick up these neuromods.
The video should be on your work workstation.
Pick up teleconferencing. That'll get us through the rest of the game. Well, I guess that'll get us through the rest of the game. You need it to continue is what I meant to say. And then watch this. This is incidentally where you see the safe code. You'll remember the room. Come on, hurry up.
Hello, Morgan.
Look at that
Tough
handsome
day,
devil.
right? If I'm talking to myself, it must be. Now, your memory's shot full of holes. I know. I'm sorry, but it's permanent. So the first thing you need to know is you can trust January. It's an operator, a sort of backup of you and me. It knows what you've forgotten. We've been testing a new kind of neuromod based on the Typhon organisms, mapping their neural patterns onto ours. Problem is, when you uninstall a neuromod, it resets your memory back to the moment you first put it in. That's why you forget. There's supposed to be a process to bring you back up to speed between test runs. But someone could just skip that part, turn a single day into your entire life. Well, that's exactly what Alex did. The question is, why? You're not gonna like what I have to say next.
Uh-oh. Busted.
I thought I found every one of those damn videos. Sorry, but I can't let you listen to that. Not until I've had a chance to explain everything in person. For now, just... Damn it. I have to go. Just sit tight. Please.
We're not going to do that. Here is the recycler that I told you about. Dump all of our garbage in here. You just hold the interact key and you'll poop it all in there. I'm also going to stick the Psi-Hypos in there. You use them to power up your alien abilities, but we're doing a pure human run, so those go in. Those go in. So does the Disruptor Stun Gun. We're going to get another one very soon. And that looks about right. Maybe one of these tiny stacks of food. Pick up all these other stuff here.
Sorry, Morgan. Alex cut us off from the Looking Glass servers. Time to improvise. I suggest you search Dr. Calvino's workshop in the hardware labs. He invented the Looking Glass technology. You might find a way to restore the server connections there. I'm looking for another way to help you in the meantime. Good luck.
And this is a fabricator right here. You can use it to make stuff. But right now we don't really have anything worth making. Go over here. There is a mimic that will have spawned out here. Make sure you grab this nanner. There's some important stuff in here. A couple of nice codes. A very important code. More stuff for you to read. Uh-oh. Who could it be? Oh, come on. You know you want to eat my face. Look, I'm jumping. Don't make me shoot you. Wow, you're thick. Okay, come on. A little on the slow side, huh? Okay. Grab his bits. This is the important one. Volunteer quarters. Grab this trauma center keycard. And we're going to make our way into teleconferencing. But first, grab our killer cooler friends. Drop one right here. Drop another right here. Whoops. When we open this, there will be tons of mimics, so we'll just boogie. And this is what the game is warning us, that it's about to ring the dinner bell. So we're going to unlock and bail. Okay, there's still 2 in there.
Diagnostic check.
That overturned chair is very suspicious. This pistol is a fake. It's a mimic.
Tilt handling.
Okay, he scurried out the door.
Contact engineer.
Got him. We're gonna go squish that mimic. And we have a pistol. Not very good. Pretty weak. But it's good for poking at objects to check if they're a mimic. We're gonna go squish that other mimic because we have plans for this. Ooh, which one of these explosive canisters is real? Oh, come on, game. I'm guessing the one standing up. Get pumped. Pick up this garbage. 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 Sorry if I'm kind of running through this area. I mean, you could take the time to explore. This is really how to beat the game. But it is a beautiful area. But getting through the lobby takes about the 30 minutes that I had planned. So, grab ourselves an explosive canister. Truck it on over here. We have a named phantom in here. Yuri Kimura. Wait for him. We're going to do the same thing we did to the phantom downstairs. We're going to get them all glued up, launch explosive can at them. Don't make your way into this area because there's also a mimic. You can really put a damper on your day. Here he comes. Wait for him to get a little closer. And gun him. Very nice. I should mention this is not a completionist walkthrough. This is how to beat the game. I'm going to try to show you as many tips and tricks and side missions as possible, but I'm going to miss stuff. I'm going to get hit, and things might not always be as pretty as I'd like. But you follow this walkthrough, I guarantee you'll be able to beat this game in fine style. Now we have a mimic up here. He is hiding. Second chair. Power up a charge shot. Bonk. Two flowers. Now over here we have the Huntress Boltoaster. Game will tell us all about it. There you go. It's a toy gun. You can use it to distract and to poke all the touchscreens, but it won't do damage. Ugh, hiccups. Excuse me. Keep your eye open. Don't know if I could manage it. That was gross. And this is why we came here. For neuromods. And here's a little demonstration of how this works. It is Yuri Kimura. Okay. And there you go. Let's see if we can hit the back key. There we go. And you could do this in multiple areas to open doors. Or punch buttons, things like that. But for now, let's go back. We're going to recycle it. Away we go. We're going to hit up the recycler on our way over. Empty out. Pick up a friend. Drop a friend.
Ready to scan.
Okay, very good. Sorry, just looking for tiny stacks of food, maybe like a one-time stack of food. Grab turret friend number 2. Whoa. Swung around a little too quick. Ouch. Physics buggery. Thanks, game. What'd I say? Things might be ugly?
Ready to scan.
That is a mimic. The IT area, which is right there, that locked door, IT security, will be one of the few places we don't visit. Oh, caught in the act. Did you see that? So this one is a mimic. And this other one back here is a mimic too. Whoops.
Good morning, Talos. Our resident counselor, Dr. Cole, would like to encourage anyone experiencing symptoms of disturbed sleep, chronic stress, or anxiety to schedule an appointment in the trauma center.
Scanning target. No type of material detected. Alien threat detected.
I'm not too sure what the two things in here are. This one always jumps me before I can see what he is. I'm pretty sure the other one is a ashtray. Not an ashtray. Chair on the ground. Man, there's one more in here. Let's just run through and run back to our friend the turret. Maybe I got them all. Be a first. Lots of food in here. We're just going to pick it all up and probably recycle most of it. Audio log to listen to.
Are you on your way?
On my way where?
Octavia, didn't you see the alert? We're supposed to muster.
Just eat it.
Listen, it's really sweet that you're worried about me, but we've had alerts before, and I've got 3 more of these glorified vacuum cleaners to fix before my shift is over. Oh, make that 4. Someone dropped off another. God, these things are junk.
I don't think this is a drill, Octavia. I'm sending you the code. Please, come to the escape pods right now.
Go recycle the rest of this. And I see I did not apply that upgrade. That's okay. We're actually going to recycle that glue gun. There's another one. It's the very next thing we're going to get. Grab the turret. Just leave it here. We're also not going to go in the trauma center. There are multiple phantoms, and one of them is a very tough thermal phantom. Next, security. The door down there is locked, but we can go through this extremely secure giant hole in the wall. Hey. Bloop. Grab a shotgun. Thankfully, the game has enough faith in us to not give a tutorial on that. Lock code for the holding room. The Orit. Judges 526. Interesting. And coincidentally, right here, we have something to put numbers into. 0526. Grenades. Get ready for lots of grenade tutorials. EMP grenade. I hate them. Recycle them all. There's like 3 times in the game where it's useful, and most of the time they'll just clog up your inventory, and they're good for lots of metal. And the other one is the Nullwave Transmitter. Let's gawk at that. It's like an EMP, but for the aliens. It'll prevent them from using their alien powers. Now get our freshly acquired shotgun. 1129. The mimic is the chair. Watch it. Another weapon upgrade kit. Security station. You can use it for all kinds of things. We'll first start by downloading the area map, but I already know the map, so no worries. And you can also use it to pin crew if you want to find certain crew. I don't want to find anybody just yet. And here we can see just a bit of story. And let's get out of here. Pick up our friend the turret right here. We've got a job for him. Plop him right here. In here are multiple mimics. They're all those goodies. There's like 4, something like that in there. Come get me. Look how tasty I am. We'll just lure them out one at a time with our handy-dandy pistol. Couple more in here.
No Typhon material detected.
You wouldn't happen to be the cup, would you?
Checking for updates. Servers offline.
Run through with a shotgun. Shotgun. I like shotgun to be number 4. 4. And you to be number 5. So I don't recycle myself on accident. There's an awful lot of chairs over here.
Detected.
The most useful thing that they have is their bodies themselves. Drop the turret friend right here. If you note up here, we have another one of those fire alarms. Give it 3 smacks. Get another neuromod. Let's go in the ladies' room. Let me in! And here is a glue cannon. It usually has a lot more... Whoa, looks like we're looking pretty full. Let's, drop these for now. Oops, guess who forgot to recycle the... Guess who forgot to recycle their crossbow? This idiot. That's okay. Grab that. Let's do a bit of upgrading. Upgrade the shotgun with firepower. Very important. That'll make a bit of space. Upgrade this with incapacitation rate. Closest thing to damage you have on an incapacitating weapon. And let's pick up our flowers. Flowers. No, I can't pick up the doo-doo paper. Oh well. Not much left to do.
Attitude adjustment required.
We'll leave our turret friend right there. Go upstairs. Get yourself a recycler. And plunk it right there. This is, like, probably not worth it. But figure I can access it. It's pretty safe, so I might as well show you. You could recycle your way through barricades. If you can't pick them up. I really like the way the game allows you to get around its obstacles like that. Be sure to grab yourself a whole bunch of beverages. These beverages are probably more important than flowers. Organic material is probably the most abundant. That is the mimic. This drawer right here. Let's give him a smack. Got him. Pick this up. Prowl figures that's in HR. Your creeping upgrade has been confiscated. We heard you've been going in the ladies' room. Let's do some upgrading. Upgrade right here. Repair 1. This will allow you to fix your damaged weapons. Very important. And we want repair 2 by the time we hit the hardware labs, but for now, let's get suit modification. 1 and 2. I usually wouldn't make these upgrades if I were playing for myself, but I don't want to be running back to the recycler a million times over like I'm doing right now, with my inventory always filling up. But if you're playing for yourself, I highly recommend you don't do this. Put it into a couple of nice starting things. Good starting ones are things like the ability to upgrade your shotgun or to upgrade your science weapons. Those are very important. Also, you can get the necro. I don't think it's necromancy, but the ability that allows you to loot the mimics for their tumors as well. Very important. Now we're going back to the fabricator. If you're familiar with the game, well, one, I mean, if you're such an expert, just play it yourself. Play it the way you want to play it. But if you're more familiar with the game, you'd know that there's a couple of places I missed, mainly IT and the trauma center. But those areas both have multiple very tough phantoms, which we'll save for when we come back from the hardware labs.
Detected. Eradicator auto-turret version 0.7.6 online.
Let's plunk everything in here. In you go. The EMP mine, I don't like it. We're also going to recycle our crossbow. Food stuff with packs of 1 or low. Let's launch you in there. You're good for some metal. The game really makes you think differently about just the garbage you pick up. You go, ooh, a wrench. It's not just like a useless wrench. It's like there's a lot of metal in a wrench. Scoop all that stuff. And now we're going to go and get the neuromod fabrication plan. We're going to be needing this. We'll leave the shotgun and the shotgun shells and the disruptor batteries and pretty much anything you think you could do without. There's a lot to fill up on, especially if you didn't get all this lovely inventory upgrade, but that will be good for now. Let's make our way back to the neuromod division. It's where we started. The game will force you to go back here eventually, and it'll be a real pain when it does that if you don't go back right now. And there's tons of reasons to go back right now. One, chief among them, is the neuromod upgrade. And 2 is to be able to preemptively stop the game from forcing you down here, back to the neuromod division. Otherwise, if you pick up the neuromod fabrication plan in one of the other ways you could find it, when you do get back down here, the game will make you go back and hit a button, basically. But after you fabricate so many neuromods, the game will pump the brakes and make you do this little detour that we're going to do right now. Actually, here's one little area you can get into. Reach in and grab that. There's nothing really to pick up in here, unless you have hacking, which I've never done, really. And away we go.
Good morning, Talos.
Good morning.
Warning. Tampering with administrative controls on workstations or keypads may result in electric shock. If you're having trouble accessing a system, please send a help alert to security.
And here we are, going back to the Neuromod division. Thank you very much for joining me on this pretty exhaustive run of the Talos 1 lobby on Nightmare. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it instructive. And thank you very much again, and have a good one.